It's just crazy because I evicted my fiance, but you'll never guess why I had to do it. I, 25 female, own a beautiful 4-bedroom house.
Flex.
I bought it when I was 23.
Flex.
After letting my business partner take our shared assets in exchange for 600,000 buckaroonies.
Flex.
We owned a few properties together since we had bought our first place at 20 or 21.
Damn.
We did this back when we were dating. Even though we didn't work out, we stayed in business together. I closed on my own house a few months after my 23rd birthday. I had only been working part-time while I was managing our properties, so aside from my bed and some little things from my apartment, I stayed in the house for months, which was basically empty. I had always wanted to be a pastry chef. And there's a local community college program that lets you get your certificate in almost anything for free with just 16 weeks of classes. And if you choose to continue afterwards, your credits will roll over to the next place you go. That's when I met my fiance, James, male 27.
Ooh, James.
Oh God, James.
He's a pastry chef that knew his way around that dough.
Oh God.
If he could knead that thing, what could he do to these lips?
Ooh.
And I'm talking about the lips underneath these lips.
Oh God.
You need those around.
That's one pastry you don't need to be careful with.
Have your way with it. Fill me with your cream.
Oh, yes.
I want a cream-filled jelly donut.
James was a chef at a high-end restaurant. He had been working there since he was 16, and he started as a busser and worked his way all the way up to the top, baby. While he had a lot of experience, he wanted to have a degree to back it up. We hit it off pretty quickly. He even taught me how to drive, helped me develop recipes, and helped me pick out the perfect spot for my own bakery. Okay, James.
Dude, James is helping out.
Dude, he's great.
Yo, he's killing it.
He proposed to me in Jamaica on August 8th, 2022.
Wow. Congrats, OP. And
This man is doing it
dude,
right.
yeah, dude.
God.
Jake proposing in Jamaica. Jamaica.
Except it's James.
Oh, shit.
And James Jamaica is right there.
All right.
Have a less basic name, James. When we got back home from Jamaica, I moved in with him.
Oh, okay. So things seem to be progressing as a normal fiance relationship would.
And it's going to end perfectly.
Right. According to the title, it was great, right?
Yeah.
We lived happily ever after. I'm so
Of
happy.
course.
I started my life as a pastry chef.
Yeah, that's it. I've been perfecting recipes in my house as I had taken the time to make the kitchen to my own liking. I tend to put my phone on Do Not Disturb just to make sure I have no distractions. I'm baking. Do not disturb me.
Do not even look at me.
There have been a few times where I've missed calls from James and I see that it really bothers him, but it's not like I go at random time and I have a set schedule that I rarely deviate from.
Yeah, I'm baking from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Come on.
Every freaking day. James, I know we just got married, but get the fuck out of my baking.
Come on.
Get the fuck out of my bakery.
About a week ago, I finished up baking quite early and ended up taking a nap while my phone was still on Do Not Disturb. I woke up to James banging on the door. He told me he'd been calling me for hours straight.
Were you supposed to meet up or something? Or
I told him I had forgotten to take my phone off Do Not Disturb. He suggested that he should have a key that he could use for emergencies or in case something happens for my place.
Yo, slow down. What do you think? We're married?
Yeah, guess what she told him, Sam?
What?
She said no.
Oh.
How dare you?
Does she have a key to his place?
She lives there.
Does that not seem a little, that seems a little imbalanced.
Sam, she should get the key to his house. Why would she ever give her key to him? Why? What, equality? What, being fair? Disgusting.
I think you're right.
So the reason I said no is because this is my safe space and I'm still adjusting to living with someone together. The other day when I finished baking, I noticed it was raining and I decided to call James because I don't feel comfortable driving in the rain. He didn't call me when he got here. He just knocked on the door, and when I opened it, he started complaining about getting wet while waiting for me and said that he wouldn't have to wait if he had a key.
He's making great point. If you're gonna marry, like, I would give. I'm not married to my girlfriend.
Yeah,
we don't have keys for each other, but we have like lock boxes.
Yeah.
You know, and she might as well have a key because she knows the code.
She
to my
can get in.
lockbox.
She comes and goes as she pleases.
She comes and goes as she pleases. Yeah, she does. I'm sorry, Ariana.
You know what? I will
respectfully.
I take responsibility for that one. Respectfully, don't catch heat for him.
Like when you're getting married, I feel you should share equally. And it just doesn't seem like there's an equal sharing right here. If he's opening up his place, she should open up hers.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Sam, you know we talk about a lot of really hard situations on this podcast.
Oh, baby, the hardest.
And you know, Sam, that's not the only thing that we need hard in this world.
Fellas, if you're trying to play a little game of hide the zucchini and you want that zucchini to be nice, firm, and strong, I think you're going to want to hear about our next sponsor.
We are working with Blue Chew, ladies and gentlemen. Blue Chew tablets. It is the best option to get your wiener stiff.
And you might be like, oh, I don't need it. But hey, you never know until you try. You could already be Arnold Schwarzenegger, but what if you were Superman? What if you were Tom Brady throwing spirals every freaking day in the bedroom?
That's right, guys. Blue Chew wants you to have better sex.
And I do too, personally.
We want your dongs rock hard. Discover all your options at bluechew.com. Just chew it and do it, baby.
And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code OKOP at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. I'm saying like free, like actually free. That's bluechew.com, promo code OKOP to receive your first month free.
Come on.
Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And I just want to thank Blue Chew one more time for sponsoring this podcast and making the hard things hard and our life easy.
Oh, yes. Back to the episode.
I pointed out that he could have just called me and I would have just come to the car.
Not true. She's on do not disturb.
Well, then hack Apple and turn it off. He said that wasn't the point, and me not giving him a key was a slap in the face. Ow. Yesterday, I noticed he had one of those minute keys in his glove compartment.
Oh shit! So he copied the key without her consent.
Uh-huh.
Yikes!
I found it while I was looking for my lip gloss that I left in his car, and I immediately knew what he did.
Oh shit!
So I called my brother to help me change the locks. Last night at dinner, I let him know I found the key, and I told him he wouldn't be able to use it on anything because I changed the locks and he is out.
Really?
We had a huge argument, and we literally haven't even spoken since. Am I the a-hole?
I would like to first point out
Mm-hmm.
that this relationship seems to not be great. I'm not saying like don't get married, but you got a lot to talk about before you actually go through this with this wedding.
Yeah.
So I think everyone's kind of the a-hole here a little bit. So I think OP is the a-hole for not giving like a key
Yeah.
to her place.
Yeah.
So if you are getting married, right?
Yeah.
If she has a key to his place, I really think that he should also have a key to her place.
Yeah.
I think it's fair. I think marriage is about sharing, putting your lives together. Like,
Yeah.
why get married if you're not going to actually like share
Yeah.
what you have to get like that? Isn't that like what marriage is?
Specifically because she has a key and lives in his place.
Yeah.
There's just, I don't know. I just can't see a reason why.
Yeah. It seems like there needs to be some like parity here.
Yeah.
But two, I do think James is the a-hole a little bit too.
Yes.
Because like obviously she has some weird thing about not giving the key to her place to this guy, which big red flag if you don't trust this guy enough to give a key to him.
Literally.
Not because of anything James did, but just
Yeah.
because like a relationship doesn't seem solid. But like James knowing that you were like insecure about that or feeling weird about that, like you shouldn't have gone behind your back
No.
and created a key like that. That doesn't show a lot of trust either. I think there's a lack of trust on both sides. And a little
Yeah.
bit of
Like
breaking of
I
trust.
feel like, and also like the do not disturb thing also I caught on to because it's like a little thing of her. Like James is like, there's times where I would like to get in touch with you. You don't have to, have it on all the time if you prefer doing that for work or whatever. But it just seems like she kind of just like swept aside his like concern without
well, it
trying
seems
to.
like she's really inconveniencing him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you caught it, but she's like, yeah, it was raining. I didn't want to drive. So I called him to come over
Right.
to drive me.
And then
he's
he was
like,
raining in the
"Yo,
rain.
I'm waiting in the rain. Can I just please have a key to your
Dude,
place so I
you're
don't have to
right.
wait in the rain? The other
God.
time, like I imagine, I shouldn't say this, but I imagine they had planned to meet and she fell asleep and he was going to pick her up because she doesn't maybe drive well or whatever because she
Mhm.
said she had trouble driving in the rain. They were probably supposed to meet and he's waiting for fucking 3 hours while she's napping.
That's bad.
I understand James's frustration.
So do I.
For sure. Should he have gone behind her back and copied the key? No.
No.
but I understand where it's coming from.
I
for
totally
sure.
get it. I totally get it. You know what people should do behind other people's backs, Sam?
Oh, they should tell the stories of what goes on behind those backs on r/OKOP show.
Oh, yes. Send them in and we read them right here on the show, baby.
That we do. But if you want more of these episodes, which I feel like we've been getting like a lot of love on YouTube lately.
A lot more positivity.
Yeah, which I really like. I appreciate you guys. Like, I'm not proud of this, but I deleted a comment that someone said.
What was it?
Someone said I was talking about like how strict my parents were.
Yeah.
And someone said, I'm sick of this guy always dumping his childhood trauma on us. And I'm like, fuck you.
I have to. There was one comment. I forget what it was, but I sent it to you and Riley. I have to find it and read it really quick.
Here I am, open up to you. And this is what I get. To be clear, I had a great childhood. To be clear.
Yes.
It was awesome. Were my parents strict? Yes. But that's,
it just is what it is.
You're just sharing
You're just
Just
sharing
share-
your experience.
I'm just sharing my experience. I'm not bitter about it. I'm bitter about that comment though.
This is one of the negative comments that literally gives me fuel.
All right, let's hear it.
It was a short where basically it was my face the whole time I was reading the story. This guy looks like if Sid from Toy Story and Donkey had a man child.
My God.
I love it.
Why? Why do they do this?
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me, but
dude, you have different programming than I do.
My
for
brain
sure.
is different.
Yeah. I literally think it comes back to that. Like, I remember you told me that story about the what was it, potato or like fry, like the people called you Frye.
Oh yeah.
What did you call him?
Yeah. So people would call me Frye as like meant to be like an insult, like in a bullying way. But then somehow we created this game where I was the Frye and basically I was the tag god and I was the only one that could tag people. And if I tagged them, they were a nut and they were out.
I feel like this is just the grown-up version of that game.
I'm just curving them, baby.
Yeah, turning all those haters into nuts.
That's right.
But John, have you seen D's?
These what?
These nuts.
Oh God.
These nutty next stories.
If you thought this couple was bad, check out this story where she cheats, but it's not her fault. Oh God.